Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel, Lady of Huntington. Well, I've just been watching a little bit of YouTube, some of my favourite channels, and of course, as you know, Life with Patty is one of them. Life with Patty is walking every day, and she just made a comment that she was actually sitting down not wanting to go for her walk when she heard another YouTuber who she follows also, as do I, Jan from New York City, and another lady that she follows, I'm yet to find her, and was saying that she felt guilty, or kind of, that she wasn't wanting to go for a walk and figured that she should go for her walk. Well, with MS, I can't actually get out and walk. I can't walk very far unaided by myself at all. But I used to. Play a lot of competitive sport at state level and beyond. I was extremely athletic, and I actually did a weight loss competition back in probably 2005 or so. And I exercised for 6 to 8 hours a day. That's how competitive I am when it comes to things like that. Won the weight loss competition, hands down. But that's just me. So of course, when you said that you're all getting on the bandwagon and doing some walking, of course I wanted to jump in too. So let me turn you around so you can see what I've done. Well, hi there, Patty. You're up on my TV. And I've got my dusty treadmill, put it down. As you can see, it has not been used in months and months and months. Very dusty. I have turned her on. Now, I used to be on this thing and I would be on for hours upon hours a day. And I would, no word of a lie, have it on about 8, and which is quite fast. And on the incline as high as you could get it. Loved it. And I would just put music on, or a music video on, and watch those. So I'm going to click you on, Patty. You're on pause at the moment, so I could do this little chat and get underway. And then I'm going to log each and every day how far I go and how long it takes me. Now, I'm not going to get far. As you know, I can't walk unaided, which is why I have to do it on this. So I've got my handles here I can hang on to. The last time I did this, I accidentally pressed the controls on the handles and it took off, and it went uphill, and I was madly trying to get it back down because it was obviously way too fast for me. So it's, it sits here in our lounge room all the time, so my husband knows how much I love it. But I just haven't been on it, as I say, in months. And probably the last time I was on it, I did probably about, I think it was only about 800 meters, and it probably took me about 5 minutes. And 5 minutes I could not do beyond that. My legs were like concrete. So don't expect too much from me. I'm certainly not going to be doing what you do, Patty, and do your long walks. I think you're doing great, and I'm really proud of you. But this is my little way of joining in the fun. So let me get off here. You can see it's on, well, we can start it. Let me just step to the side. Can start it. We're going to be going very slow. Make sure it's not on anything that it shouldn't be on. And it's, you probably can't read it being through the actual camera. Alright, so we can take our speed up a little bit. We're not going to go too fast on the first day. 1.7. It's a slow walk for most of you, but for me, I can tell you, dragging a foot. And look, I've got slippies on. So yeah, I can't do a great job, but I'm going to get back on to watching Patty while I do this, and I'll record back and let you know how far I went by the time I have finished. And walk and talk. I have gone for 3 minutes and 58 seconds, and we've progressed up to 2.7. So I'm going to try and continue. I'm hoping you don't walk too long, because I'm going to try and continue walking whilst watching you. So I'm puffing away.
Stop for a minute.
Oh, you can stop.
Now, if you listen,
I can't stop.
what does it sound like at your house right now? Like if you were to walk out your front door, go for a little walk, what does it sound like? So I'm going to shut my mouth for a minute.
Okay, I'm going to come back when we get to the end. Okay, been going for 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Patty's still chatting away in the background. I'm puffing and panting. My legs are like I'm dragging them. Probably each and every step. Oh, good. Oh, so I've only done part of it with you. That's great. Anyway, it's a big walk for me. Okay, let me turn it around so we can see where we got to. 7 minutes and 10 seconds.
For a while it was prepping. For a while it was like if we had,
Patty's still going.
some kind of a crisis where we had
Still on 2.7.
had one in your car, would you be prepared?
Oh, he doesn't like to focus.
But she
My legs.
check out with
My legs! I can't feel my legs! They're getting really dead, guys.
have a evening. Coming on for the first
Let's see if I can get to 8 minutes.
if you like this video and leave me a comment.
Sorry about the puffing.
Your comment. All right, bye.
Bye, Patty.
Bye-bye.
All right, almost at 8 minutes. Woohoo! Let's stop. Okay, so we'll stop there. 8 minutes and 2 seconds. So that was my walk. Thanks for joining me, guys. Well, guys, I've managed to get off this treadmill successfully. I'm pooped. Doesn't take long for me to get pooped, unfortunately, these days. But I hope you all want to get on this little walking bee that we're all doing and join in and have some fun. If I can do it with dragging my leg, wearing slippers on my treadmill, you guys can do it, and I'm certain of it. Let me know in the comments below if you think that you would like to join us in our little walking. Well, it doesn't mean if we're on different sides of the world we can't do it together. As you can see, I just managed to somewhat do it. Anyhow, guys, have a fantastic day. Oh, just to let you know, the reason why I haven't actually put any videos up of late, I'm still out of breath. Whoa. One, let me show you where, I'm this way, aren't I? I got bitten by one of my cats, and it got, as you can see, quite infected. So I didn't want to do any baking, obviously, or anything like that on camera whilst they were healing. Went to the doctor on antibiotics and things like that because cat bites get infected very, very quickly. That was a Bengal cat. Wasn't his fault. He got frightened. He had somebody here looking at him, and they did take him. He is a sweet little baby. Well, he's not so little. They accidentally let him out of the enclosure. Well, I was down there as well, so we all kind of let him out of his enclosure accidentally, and then I went to grab him, and of course he was frightened because he was out of his enclosure, and I've grabbed him probably frantic, thinking, oh my gosh, he's going to take off, and he would have been running around the cattery and got the guard dogs, German Shepherds, down one end, because when people are actually here, they get locked inside of where our cattery is, but down the other end. The cats are used to them. They won't let anyone on our property if they're out, so hence why I have to put them away. Yeah, and so he's turned around and just, turned around and bit me, not because he's aggressive or nasty or anything like that, purely because he was frightened. And he's saying, Mum, what are you doing? Why are you grabbing me? Because I probably grabbed him a little bit harder than obviously I ever would have before, and he probably got a fright, thinking, what on earth is she doing? She doesn't normally grab me like that. And luckily I can't feel my hands because one of the girls, their daughter, actually said, I knew he bit me. It didn't hurt as much as it probably would have anybody else because I have numb hands. And she's like, oh my God, your hand is bleeding so much. But of course I don't really notice until I really see blood if I've cut myself or done anything. I did know, as I say, that he bit me, but didn't realise to the extent of it. But anyhow, such is life, but life goes on. Still love him to death. Yeah, leave in the comments below if you're going to pop on board and do a little bit of a walking with us each night. Love to hear how you're all going with yours if you do. Anyhow, guys, chat to you soon. Have a great night.